The Dan K Show is here at the USPHL Chicago Combine in Dyer, Indiana. Hockey is back, folks, and it's better than ever. We're going to be talking to coaches from all throughout the USPHL as they scout some of the nation's best hockey talent, looking for the next USPHL stars.
Yeah, and so the event we have this weekend here is the NCDC USPHL Hockey Showcase, and we are super excited to have it because it's one of the better leagues in the United States, and it's in my home rink out here in Dyer, Indiana. So now at this combine here, I'm trying to reconnect with other coaches, owners, general managers, and then of course I'm trying to watch as much ice hockey as I can because there's a lot of really good hockey players here who I think want to be Blackbirds.
I mean, I think it's very important. I mean, it's getting guys back out on the ice who might not have seen the ice, 3 months ago. For us, it's an opportunity to look at younger guys that we may not see throughout the whole summer until they go to a Tier 2 camp at the end of August. So I think it's a huge opportunity for both the players and the coaches. I mean, for me, it's the little details, seeing the guy that, tries in warm-ups, picks up his teammates even though he doesn't know them, takes everything, seriously, but has some fun with it too, obviously, enjoying hockey. I mean, I think the biggest thing that stands out are the guys that, give the most effort on the little things like picking up pucks, even though nobody knows who really should be doing it. I think those guys stand out more than some others.
We're excited about it. You get out here and take a look at these players. Unfortunately, the last few months with everything going on, we haven't been able to go see anybody. All of our conversations have been over Zoom or the phone, and I'm one of those guys like face-to-face, so you get out here and you can sit down and have a meeting with them and have our discussions going and get to see some talent. And I miss hockey. I haven't watched it in so long. That's the worst part of the whole thing. So it's even bigger that way.
Yeah, no, this right here is what dreams are made of at this point, right? It's awesome to see all the kids, see how they act on the bench with different teammates, as well as, just get to know them, really. It's hard to do over the phone and Zoom and all those different things, but you get to see a kid live, you get to, a chance to talk to him face to face and really get to know him and obviously some of those guys, their families as well. So we just got off the ice from the goalie conditioning skate, let's just say, which was a huge honor that I got a chance to put it together and help these young guys out. And really what we were doing is helping them get their bearings back a little bit of edge work to start the skate, and then jump into some shots, a couple of situational drills to showcase their talent and how they move in the crease for all the coaches that were standing up in the stands.
So I feel like the challenges that comes with these goalies, like with this combine, is their ability to know when the shot's going to be taken due to how quickly these guys can release the puck. And I feel like just knowing your surroundings in general, because a player can sneak backdoor, and with this older age and how quick these kids are, it can be extremely quick, and you'll just never see them coming from backdoor. And I feel like just us knowing how far out of the net we need to be, and just where we are in our crease could really help you out, because I feel like 90% of the saves you make are positioning, so as long as you're in the right spot, you should be just fine.
Well, with the higher incidence of camps being canceled or just postponed, it's created a logjam for a lot of kids, and those that are trying to find opportunity, I think this is just such a great event for them to get both on the ice again after being off for several months, but also to get some exposure from a lot of different coaches, and hopefully each one finds what they're looking for, and it's been great so far.
I've been lifting with my buddies back home, and then I've also been running hills back home to try and keep cardio, and shooting in the backyard, but this weekend is like my first time on the ice, so I'm glad to be back. I got out here to meet my new coach for the Ducks, meet some new players, talk to some guys, get back on the ice, try and get my legs back under me, and just see what I can make out of the weekend.
Well, these are great because, fortunately for us and you guys to be able to get back into the rinks again, this is great. I mean, it's such a wonderful feeling to be able to come out here and just be back to normal. And it's a nice feeling. And, so when we're out here, I mean, obviously, we're gearing up for next season. So we're looking to actively fill roster spots here, both at our elite and our premier and 18U level. So, I mean, this is great to be able to get out here and see players in person instead of having to do Zoom chats, instead of having to, find inventive ways just to be able to get in a rink is refreshing.
Trying to stay in shape's been a bit of a challenge, even with all the gyms enclosed. So you're just trying to do whatever type of stuff you can, whenever you can, where there's an opportunity to get some work in, stay in shape, and just keep moving forward and not fall all the way off the ladder and try and build that back up.
Yeah, I mean, the rink's just opening up last week. I've been trying to run all the time, stay in shape the best way I can. And the rink's opening up on the other side of the state, having to travel very far. So, it's definitely been an adjustment, but in the end, I think it was really good for the off-ice aspect of the game. And I think that's definitely going to help.
I think it's huge, right? I think we got a lot of good guys that have come out, right? And I think the coaches really pushed this combine over the edge. We got, a good support staff here that are really helping get good players into the combine. And, the off season has been odd. I think it's been odd for everybody. So getting back into the rink for us and the players, I think it's doing everybody good. John does a fantastic job for everybody in the league and our, in the Midwest. He knows everybody from college guys to guys playing to coaches, and he's a great guy to work for and a great guy to have in your corner. So, him being involved just makes life easier.
What's going on, hockey fans? Dan Kay back here at the Chicago Combine with the brains behind it all right here. This is the USPHL's Midwest Commissioner, Midwest Director. It's John Schwartz, and one of our best friends of the show. We love this guy. I gain about 900 pounds every time I see him because he knows how to feed us, he knows how to take care of us. But today, you're taking care of athletes around the country looking to make their next step in their hockey career. The USPHL Chicago Combine, how'd this all come together?
Well, that's a great question. So what happened was out here in the Midwest, we have some competition, and many people don't hear about the USPHL because it was an Eastern-based league. So we've decided to run a series of USPHL combines, not only for the teams to help recruit, but to educate everybody about our brand, what we do, and how we develop the players.
Yeah.
So it's a great platform, and then we get you guys out here to show it off with everybody. So thank you guys.
Hey, that's what we're here for. We're trying to show it off. They're keeping my face for radio out of the camera shot, though. The voice is doing well. Let's talk a little bit about this move to Dyer, Indiana. Obviously, everyone had to pivot, everyone had to move and move quickly to get this thing done. How'd that happen for you, and how'd you get that done?
Yeah, interesting. Last year we ran a combine at the Fifth Third Arena, and right now Illinois has more guidelines, and we were very fortunate. Indiana's so close to Fifth Third Arena in Chicago, so the guidelines are a little bit looser over here. We have our mask on and stuff. We're keeping everybody protected, but we're able to run this. And for many kids, they haven't been on the ice since March, so this is their first opportunity, and they're having a blast. Can't tell you how many people are just like, thank you so much. Even our scouts and our NCDC people are like, we haven't been in a rink since March 12th. So this is great, and we're very fortunate in Indiana, and we have this opportunity being so close, and everybody deciding, hey, if you're not going to have it in Chicago, we'll drive the 45 minutes down here. So thank God for this. It's been really a breath of fresh air.
It really has. I'm happy to be back in a rink. I don't know what I was doing myself. I haven't had a haircut in about 10 months. I'm turning into Barry Melrose over here. But let's get into, you talk about the idea of trying to bring the USPHL brand to the Midwest and just kind of inform everyone. So you have these information sessions that we just watched you guys at. Can you talk about, what are you talking through with these Midwest players during an information session at these companies?
Sure. We're just letting people know how we do our style, their hockey journey, and what to expect at all our different levels. We have elite, we have premier, we have NCDC, and we even have U18, U16 all the way down. So we use this thing cradle to college. Some other sections, now we have the Midwest and the WSHL, might not have that whole cradle, it might just be juniors. But what's interesting about this league is, you go back 5 or 6 years ago, the USPHL was just in the East, and there was a Minnesota Hockey League. So 20 teams came from the Midwest. And then also in the Great Lakes Division, who played in the NA3, decided they want to be in our league. And then all of a sudden, now this year, we got the WSHL. So there's so many teams that want to be part of this, and now we go from San Diego to Boston, down to Florida, and all the Midwest teams. This has really turned into a big league. I think, if I'm accurate, there's over 85 to 90 junior teams just in this league.
Correct.
And so a lot of owners are putting their money where their mouth is and being part of this, and there's different choices. So USPHL is expanding, and there's a good reason for it, and that's that development that's out here. And you watch the product, and having guys interview and having fun. Like all these players, they know Lucas and Dan Kay. They don't care about me, but they want to be interviewed by you guys. So, what you bring to us, I mean, every time I look over, everybody's saying hi to you and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a pleasurable experience to watch the whole thing going on and making kids happy, and get them in college.